It's noticeable you seem to get the ball in the air into the box in the last few minutes, and you've talked about flexibility and being able to change things to get results. Is that the sort of thing that you might do at some stage?
I think when you're 1-0 down, it's like any sort of game. When you're going into the last 10 minutes of a game and 1-0 down, the mentality is just to get as many balls as you can into the box anyway. So, you know, we've been very fortunate over the last couple of seasons to not find ourselves goals down too often, so we haven't had to do it too often. But I think again it's like a mentality thing that the players fall into. But again, we had, you know, outside of a couple of half chances they had on the goal, I mean, I thought we created quite a few chances tonight, and on a different day we could have won out comfortable winners in the end. And our play first 25 minutes was excellent right up until the final third, and that comes with more game time and more training. And the lads getting that little bit sharper, and then again towards the end of the second half we were sort of camped out in their half a little bit, and we just, you know, just needed that someone to toe poke one in a little bit earlier maybe, and maybe we'd have gone and won the game. But it wasn't about that. It was, you know, seeing the players' attitude and application being spot on, and their fitness levels are coming up steadily, and like I said, and it's so far so good.
I'm sure the players will look at the next three as a bit more of a challenge. No disrespect to the teams that you've come up against, but you know that is going to be more of a test, isn't it?
Of course they are. Yeah, they're full-time teams which we're going to come up against this year. These teams are professionals. They train every day. They've probably been in 4 weeks already and worked hard for 4 weeks. So yeah, they're going to be tough games, and like I said, they're just what we're going to need leading up to the start of the season, because I would have thought, although I'd like to think we'd give them a run for their money, there will be times in these 3 games where we spend a lot of time without the ball. So it'd be great for us, for an opportunity to work on different systems, different shapes, to try and keep them at bay, and then to try and break and counter attack on them. So again, 3 games that are you know, they've come the time nicely for us, and like I said, we've had four decent games now, 4 decent performances, and I don't see why that won't change.
How are things going in the background with trying to bring extra players in? You've talked about a defender, you've talked about a goalkeeper. How much closer are you? Because we think Jackie Hill's had a trial at Wrexham tonight. Any closer? The goalkeeper you had at the weekend?
Yeah, well, like I said, he was supposed to play here tonight, but then I got told that he couldn't make it. So that's the end of that one. And like I said, we're still.
You mentioned a loan player. Is that still
yeah,
in the back burner?
That's still on the back burner. Unfortunately, he's away at the moment with his club. So obviously, because he's away, we can't do nothing with him at the minute. So he'll be back on Saturday, and then hopefully we'll be able to get it done next week in time for Forest Green. So, but like I said, and we're still looking, but I'm still happy with what we've got, and like you said, obviously we're still waiting for Jimmy to come back. We're still waiting for Maka to come back. Elliot's come back after 10 days with no training and no games. He's just come out and played today, so it was good to see him back out there again. So like I said, we're not, you know, we're not too far off where we need to be, and with maybe another addition or 2, then we'll be nearly there.